Magic the Gathering.
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 About 10 years ago, people who played Magic were all school children. They have pocket money, there's not much money in the economy, but now everyone's growing up. It's a real professional hobby. People can enjoy. So definitely things are looking good. I mean, previously you would never have a game shop as large as Game 7.
I've been playing this game since 1999 and I find the game quite interesting, so I decided to go into the game. It's a fun game. Firstly, I get to interact with people whom I met, and secondly, I can know more people, expand my friendship network. So I think best of all, I enjoy the game, so why not?
I think I began in Sec 2, so it's more than 10 years. How I started playing was one day I saw my friends, they were playing these card games on the table, so I was wondering, I was curious. So I went over to ask them, so what's this game about? They told me about Magic. So they were the ones who introduced me to Magic.
I played since 1996 when I was in Japan studying. I went to a bookstore where they start selling 4th edition boosters and box. I just bought one and self-taught at first. It was very difficult reading all the rules, and I played wrongly actually for the first few stages. Then later on I found a card shop, and people there are friendly enough to teach me how to play real Magic.
For me, because I'm the kind of person who likes fantasy storybooks, so when I saw Magic, it was quite fantastic. The content is quite similar to fantasy stories, so that's what intrigued me at first. For me, it makes me a more analytical person, because the gameplay is there's a lot of rules to follow, and there's a lot of thinking ahead. It's something like playing chess, but just a different version. So I think that it makes me more able to analyze situations, and think ahead.
It makes me a person who can socialize better, because during the game we are required to talk to one another. And secondly, it makes me really think, because the game we will need to think and how to defeat our opponent in the shortest time.
Magic is a game that we can play and then we can stop if we want. I mean, we can rest for a while and we can pick up at any time. So I believe I'll continue playing until the company closed down or something.
When people talk Magic Gathering, you thought of people crowding outside Bishan MRT long ago. Yes, all the school children there. You thought it was something you used to do, when you were free, after your school time, when you were a kid, and it was something that you grew out of. But I can see it becoming a real hobby, like how board games, like competitive LAN gaming, people play StarCraft online. It's a legitimate hobby just like any other. Overseas, the international crowd has become really large. Locally, the perception is also starting to shift. It's no longer a game that people play in dingy corners. For example, at Game 7, we have nice tables and chairs with aircon. You can come down and sit and play with your friends. It's a nice social game.
The game has been going well for 20 years. There's still more future, but it will all depend on the marketing of the game here by the parent company, Hasbro. Whether or not they support the game as they've been supporting the game for the last 20 years, that will play a very important factor. And also, there will be other factors like online gaming, other card games, the changing trends of youngsters here. That will all play a part in the growth of the game, in the future.
Now, we have a couple of major stores around Singapore, and all of them are doing well. Definitely there's a growth of players since long ago when Magic first started. The number of players has easily doubled or tripled maybe in the past couple of years.
You can spend a lot of money to play, or you can spend very less money. It all depends on personal control. I recommend very much.
The game is going to continue for quite some time because the playstyle is forever evolving and more people are actually joining the game. So I think the game is here to stay. I will continue to play as long as the game is alive and kicking.
I would recommend to everyone. I think it's suitable for all ages, but generally speaking, maybe people who are, I think, above a certain age, maybe not for children. Definitely not for children, but teenagers and above, yeah, no problem. I would recommend it to them. It's quite a very fun game.
In my 20 years of Magic, I've asked myself this question 3 times already. Okay, when my 10th year, I asked myself, will this game go on for another 5 more years? So now we are in my 20th year, so I'm asking myself, but this question that you asked me again, right? I think we will re-evaluate this question in 5 years more. I think that the game can last at least another 5 more years. At least another 5 more years, if not 10. But Magic will definitely be around, provided that players still have the interest in playing competitively, and also for the supporting companies who support this game to continue to have money invested in the game through events, tournaments, so that the game can move stronger or go on further. If not, if one day they cut off all monetary support for the game, I feel that that's the time where the game will come to a complete stop lah.
Magic will definitely become a mainstream leisure activity from now on. Yeah.